Okay, so I just came across this cool tool called diffnav. It's a Git diff pager that works like GitHub's file tree, which is pretty neat.
Wait, really? So it gives you a visual overview of the diffs. That sounds way more user-friendly than the usual command line.
Exactly, it uses a file tree layout, making it easier to navigate through changes. I can see how that could speed up code reviews.
But isn't it still in early development? I mean, bugs could definitely be a problem.
Yeah, caution is advised since it's still being refined, but that also means there's room for improvement. Like, think about how quickly it could evolve.
True, and it integrates with Delta right. I love Delta's syntax highlighting for diffs.
Yes, it layers on top of Delta, so you get those visual enhancements plus the interactive file tree. It's a win-win.
Wow, I didn't realize Delta was so flexible. But how do you actually use diffnav?
You can pipe git diff output straight into it, like just run git diff diffnav and boom, you're in.
That's super simple. But what if someone wanted to set it as their global Git pager?
Oh, that's easy too, just a single command, git config global pagerdiff diffnav, instant setup.
I like that, but what about customization? Can you tweak it for personal preferences?
Currently, customization is through Delta's config. You'll have to check out their documentation for details.
So it seems like this could cater to different workflows. That's a huge advantage.
Definitely, and think about the keyboard shortcuts they offer, like you can toggle file trees and copy paths easily.
That sounds intuitive, but are the shortcuts standard across all diff tools?
Not really, every tool has its own set. That's what makes diffnav stand out. It's designed to be more accessible.
Interesting, and it's built using Bubble Tea, right? That's a cool framework.
Yes, Bubble Tea provides the terminal UI, which makes it functionally rich while looking good.
But how do they handle rendering the icons? I've heard that can be tricky.
They recommend using nerd fonts. You'll need to install those to see all the icons correctly.
Got it, but isn't there a slight learning curve with all these components working together?
For sure, understanding how each piece fits can be a challenge, but once you do, it's powerful.
That makes sense. It's all about getting used to it, right?
Exactly, but here's where it gets interesting, how this could change the way developers interact with code.
Oh, how do you mean? Like better collaboration.
Yeah, visual tools can make discussions clearer. It's easier to point out changes when you can see them laid out.
That's a good point. But do you think it could lead to more misunderstandings if someone misinterprets a diff?
Potentially, yes, misinterpretation is always possible with visuals. Context is key.
Right? So while it's a step forward, it won't replace the need for good communication.
Exactly, this tool is an enhancement, not a solution. It complements existing practices.
And what about its potential for integration with other tools? I wonder how that plays out.
That would be fascinating to explore. Imagine integrating it with project management tools for seamless updates.
That could streamline workflows immensely. But are there risks with that kind of integration?
Definitely, with more complexity, you increase the chances of something breaking down or being misaligned.
And that could lead to even bigger issues down the line. So careful design is essential.
Absolutely, it's all about balancing functionality with reliability. That's the key.
So in the end, diffnav seems like a promising tool, but it's not without its challenges.
Agreed, it's exciting to see where it goes, but it's important to approach with a critical eye.
Totally, I'm curious to see how user feedback shapes its development. It could really thrive.
Exactly, and I think that's what makes this space so dynamic. New tools can really shift perspectives.
For sure. Overall, it's a fascinating evolution in how we handle diffs in code.
Right, but it leaves me wondering, what's next in the world of code collaboration tools?